What is up, guys? Today is day 206 of my self-improvement journey. So, I'm outside today. It is currently 90 degrees outside, Fahrenheit, not Celsius. It's pretty hot. Yeah. It's not bad, but it's just kind of hot. There's not much shade, but I'm sitting back closer to the house right now in the shade, so I'm grateful for that. But I want to talk about Geometry Dash and the real world counterpart. So yesterday's video kind of ended with this kind of stuff, but I didn't get to fully go into what I wanted to talk about. So there's a video by Haz. He talks about video games can be good for self-improvement. Now, the reason why he said this is because if you feel genuine happiness for the game, then play the game. If you don't feel like that happiness for anything else, then just play the game. Here's the problem. That genuine happiness, if all you ever have done is played games and you haven't actually experienced life. Now, I haven't experienced that much. I'm not saying that either. But if all you have done is just played games and that's where your genuine happiness is, it's not really happiness, it's just comfort, okay? And the comfort will make you happy in some ways, but also depressed in other ways, and anxious, and a bunch of other bad stuff. So where I found myself wrong was that it wasn't genuine happiness, it was comfort. And I mean, video game addicts will say, well, Chris Bumstead, a very good bodybuilder, plays video games. Yeah, but you're not Chris Bumstead, all right? Someone said that in my comments, and well, first off, you're not Chris Bumstead, are you? I don't care if he plays. What am I gonna do? Good for him. He's won Mr. Olympia 4 years in a row. You think, oh no, he plays video games. Well, he plays video games, so that means I can't. No, that means shut up. So, and content creators or stuff like that, making money off of the games, sure, cool, whatever, good for them. They're entertainers, they entertain people, but that's not you, all right? You're telling me, so the video game addicts or just people who casually play will say well, it's to get my mind off things, it's to unwind. Well, first off, that hyper-stimulation, it's not calming down your mind. It's just making it hyperactive. I'm just playing an hour before I go to bed. Shut up. No, you're not. You're playing 2-3 hours before you go to bed, and then you're laid up at night, and you're just hyper-stimulated, and you're trying to fall asleep, and it takes 30 minutes. It's not good. So, fuck video games. Fuck that virtual world. And the reason why I was gonna play is to level up in the virtual world, not for work, for content creation. I played for about 2 hours. Was it 2 days ago or was it yesterday? It was 2 days ago. Yeah, and then I deleted the game again, so thank God. And yeah, I mean, it felt so weird playing that game because it's I'm a lot more mindful than I used to be, so going into that mindless, that numbing, it's just stupid. Yeah, the real world counterparts here, this is what I also wanted to get into. So Geometry Dash, the star grinding portion, there's so many options, okay? There's star grinding, user coin grinding, demon grinding, beating new demons and hard demons, and there's creating and stuff. So the creating aspect, I wasn't very good at. I sucked ass at it, and I didn't do it at all. And that's actually kind of what got me demotivated of the game and kind of started self-improvement, or kind of got rid of the game in the first place. Thank goodness I kind of started my level, because that just kind of made the game a lot less fun for me. So thank goodness I did that. And basically the creating, so there's like two, like creativity is like such a big, I love like creative things. I don't know. And I'm finding out more stuff as well, just from like a comment yesterday about like, I got It and The Stand. They're in my room right now. I wish I had them right now just to show you how beautiful they are. I'm not reading them quite yet. I still have like this book to read, but I was watching like so many manga videos and like comic books and stuff about like this comment that I got from like telling me I should try manga if I like Stephen King. So I just like looked it up, and now I don't know. Now I want to read it, so. But there's so much more creativity in the real world than in just some dumb game. Alright? Now, how do I say this? So the creativity, so building a level, a creative thing, building a book, writing a book, drawing, what else? Making some sculpture, art, boom, right there. That, like in the real world here, it's a lot harder, but it's a lot more fulfilling. Instead of just sitting on your chair and like scrolling around on your mouse and your dumb keyboard. Then there's like the status, the leaderboards, and the real world counterpart of that. I'm not exactly for sure, because there's not really a leaderboard in real life. But that can be like wealth and I don't know. I'm not exactly for sure, but like definitely like when you get up there more, you feel more superior. So exercise, calisthenics right now, and just working out in general is absolutely key, and exercise in general is fundamental. And there's obviously different ways to star grind. So there's the different levels, there's the different songs. That's playing the piano. All right, imagine just playing the piano. There's the different songs in real life. There's all the different levels, the songs. They're different, whatever difficulties as well. You can jump from a difficulty from an easy song or piece, whatever, to a harder song, so progressing on the piano instead of on that game. And then eventually, if you learn like the mechanics of music theory, which is something I do want to do, then you can sight read things. So once you practice more, and that's what you can do in Geometry Dash as well, you sight read, literally the same like words, sight read. And then reading books, fiction or nonfiction. Well, nonfiction, that's kind of like the self-improvement aspect. I don't really read nonfiction other than self-improvement. But the fiction brings you in this whole world of someone else's creativity, so that brings back, like the people play or make their levels, and then you play them, or just you read their books in the real world. And it's much better, and it's also better than movies, because it's just, So you read books, or at least this is what I want to do, okay? So read books, and there's so many different genres, there's so many different things, so many different, and in Geometry Dash, this can be seen as so many different objects, or like level, like styles, like generic style, 9 circles, like that's like a trend. A trend like in books can be like there's so many things, and like literally the progression of books as well. You can see like some of the big beast books, those can be like compared as like an extreme demon in Geometry Dash, or like maybe like It or The Stand can be seen as like bloodbath in Geometry Dash, you know what I'm saying? So it's just so cool to like think of that. And like the books that I'm reading now are maybe like easy demons, whatever. And like maybe children's books are like 1 and 2 stars, whatever, or one, autos, and not even rated levels because they're so easy to read. But, and it's just so, like, it's so cool to realize this now. And they're so interconnecting, like the real life counterparts, that it's like actually crazy. And now I can almost see why I like the stuff I do in real life, and also why I like Geometry Dash, because they're just kind of interconnected, but one's the virtual world, one's the real world. So I want to write books, and I want to read books, and I want to play the piano, and I want to exercise, and I want to, And also, like the Newgrounds, you can make your own music, or you can make your own art. What if, like, I drew a comic book or a manga, I don't know. And, like, it's just crazy to me. It really is. But yeah, I mean, like, it's amazing. Because, like, you can jump. Like, in Geometry Dash, if I played I beat Accu, an extreme demon. Now, if I jumped to a harder demon, maybe Bloodbath. Alright, that's a pretty big jump. That's maybe, like, jumping from, reading a book of, like, 600 pages to reading a book of 1,200 pages, Or, like, a series of books. And it's just so cool, because you can, like, progress in that way, or you can progress on the piano, which is more of the progression, I guess. So, like, for Elise, a popular classical piano piece on the piano, for Elise by Ludwig van Beethoven, whatever. Maybe that's like an easy demon, alright? And then an extreme demon like Accu could be, I don't know. Or maybe that is an extreme demon, it's just one of the easiest. Maybe that can compare to Accu. And then Bloodbath can be compared to, like, I don't know, or maybe Acheron can be compared to, like, La Campanella. It's absolutely insane. Like, the interconnectivity between the creativity and Geometry Dash, the real world and the virtual world. Alright? And even, like, the videos here, how does the video, so on Geometry Dash you can make an account and post updates on that and comment on stuff. Now obviously in real life you can comment literally anywhere, you can do anything, you can, like, this sucks, or whatever, reading this book kind of sucks that I'm reading. I hate this Trials of Apollo, it's kind of annoying me. But these videos are like the posts. It's like, I completed this day. Well, not necessarily complete, but I am improving myself today. Okay? Now, here's the problem. I have a social media addiction, and I just know it. I don't know how the fuck. I just keep watching YouTube. I just end up watching YouTube for like 10 million years straight, like 2 hours straight, just 2 hours of YouTube, just like that. And it's like, why do I do this? Why can't I just pick up a book instead, or start writing instead? It's because it's hard. I need, like, once I quit social media and eating healthy, those are like the basically just social media, or excessive amount of YouTube watching. Obviously, watching like Hamza, the occasional Hamza video, that's amazing. That's good. That's a good thing. All right, and I'm not just saying like indulging on Hamza or self-improvement videos. And maybe I'm just looking a quick little tutorial up, But God, dude, I need to stop just sitting and watching YouTube. Instead of just read, like, sit down and just read a book. Alright? Once I'm done with the Tower of Nero and then the Sun and the Star, I cannot wait, because then I have so many more options I don't know if I'm gonna read it or The Stand first. I think I'm gonna probably read it first and then The Stand. It's gonna be good though. I'm so excited for that. And then after those, I have no clue, absolutely whatsoever, no clue. So yeah, but it's just so cool to see that. And like the genres of books can be seen as like the styles of a Geometry Dash level: fantasy, romance, mystery, thriller, horror. Those can be seen as like, oh, generic, I don't know, modern, glodern. I don't know. It's just so cool. It really is so cool, bro. It's like, this is the delayed gratification, the reading, all of this. We have the delayed gratification, the reading, the writing, the playing the piano, maybe even one day drawing. I don't know. Working out, all of that. Making videos every day. Over here, Geometry Dash, instant gratification. It's just like all right there, one game, boom, bada bing, bada boom. And you just like grind, and it's easy. It's so easy. You just tap the screen. I tap the screen. If you're on computer, obviously, whatever. But if you're on computer and you're playing video games, come on, stop playing video games. All right, stop. Enjoy the real world. Enjoy nature. Like, just sit back and relax and read a freaking book. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. It's amazing. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna get rid of this stupid like social media addiction. Like, once I can get rid of that, I'm gonna be 10 million times more productive. Okay, and it's just the truth. It really is. So, yeah, I guess I just like to be creative. I never really thought of that ever, so I don't know. I guess I like writing, I like reading, I like, yeah, writing and reading and playing music. Who knows? One day I'll make music and I'll publish my book finally. You know, one day. One day. I still need to type 1,000 words. God damn it. Alright, I better get to work anyways. That is it for day 206. Have a great day.